Well, good morning. It's Monday. It's 2 weeks ago. Michelle and I went to the grocery store, so we went to the grocery store today. So it's always a stressful start to the old day. Things are getting flung around the kitchen in our crazed dealings. My wife is giving me a look like you. I know. Stop. All right. So I decided to go shirts. So it's jerseys and T-shirts. Let's see. This Facebook Live flip around thing. Oh my goodness, it's right sized if I'm not doing it in mirror. So this is my Joe Mauer jersey. This is the first jersey I ever got in my life, and there's two stories to this Joe Mauer jersey. One, I was sitting with a woman who she wasn't actively dying, but she was dying, and she and I got talking and. She asked me what I like to do, and I started talking about baseball. And I talked about baseball, like, way too much with this old woman. Like, when you're learning how to do something, you're learning how to do something. So I sat with her. She asked me what I like to do, and I did about 25 minutes on baseball. And near the end, she said, well, so your favorite team's the Minnesota Twins? I said, yeah, my favorite team's the Minnesota Twins. And she said, oh, who's your favorite player? And I said, Joe Mauer. And so she went, okay. And probably 4 or 5 months later, she did die. I sat with her. We did not talk about baseball. I realized my mistake at that point in time and didn't hold forth and my great love for the Minnesota Twins in excruciatingly detail. So her daughter-in-law came to visit me in the office and brought me a check, and it was for a very specific amount. And I said, you don't have to pay me, sitting with the dying is part of my job, Ascension Stillwater pays me. You do not have to do this. And she said, no, that is the exact amount of money you need for an official Minnesota Twins Joe Mauer jersey. So I always think of her when I put it on. The second part of that story is that, and I'm going to try and flip my camera again because it's just really complicated. It's a whole button and everything, and I have to hit it. It's just crazy. My friends Mike and Scott and I were down in Houston during the year of the cheating scandal. So, by the way, Houston Astros president, you owe me money for the 3 days of tickets I bought. We asked for an ability to get down on the field, and so we got down on the field, and we blatantly just asked Joe Mauer to sign our jerseys, me and Mike, and so he did do that. He came back after batting practice and signed our jerseys, and so I have a great story about a little old lady, the first woman I ever sat with who died, who bought me a Joe Mauer jersey, and then years later I got Joe Mauer to sign it. So that's my story about my jersey. It's Monday, in case you need a check-in about what day of the week it is, and as always, I love you, and I'm praying for you. And my hair is getting amazingly big, so I should have waited on ball caps and done that second. All right, friends, have a good Monday. Take care.